Since mid-October, we've seen a 550-point S&P 500 swing off of the bottom. Are we about to see the final swing? Welcome to the ReadySetTrade Market Minute for Sunday, the 20th of November. Here is the S&P 500 futures chart since the beginning of the year. And during this, we've seen now three major bear market rallies. This first one that we had from March into early April was about 496 points. So let's say 500 there. And then this one, I'm going to count this one from this point here in mid-July because this made a lower low. This was good for about 604 points. So about 600 points. In the middle of that is about 550, and guess where we are right now? We're at 549 points. So you might say that this has already met the average swing length. However, with this consolidation, I think that we make one more stab to the upside. Thanksgiving week is typically bullish, and the market will look for an excuse with good retail sales during the holiday week. This might happen. See the price hit the 200-day moving average again, maybe even go so far as to touch this descending trend line in pink that you can see. So to me, this would kind of complete the cycle here on this bear market rally. If we do see that happen, I see one of two things happening next. So let's just assume that we do reach up and touch the brass ring up near 4,100. Scenario number one would be bearish. We would see a rejection from there. We see this trend line coming up. At some point, we maybe bounce at that trend line, set up for a lower high, which maybe bounces weekly up to 4,000, and then we cut through that ascending trend line. This means that we're on our next leg down. That is the bearish scenario, and this is frankly one that I think the majority of people are expecting. Now, here's another scenario which may set up, which I think fewer people are expecting. Again, if we see a bounce back up again, maybe this doesn't even have to happen. Perhaps we see some type of pullback, which again is going to build up the negativity for this chart. And then instead of seeing a bounce to a lower high, we actually see what we call as a slingshot move, and the price goes dramatically higher from here. Now, you'd almost have to think that the Fed would have to pivot at this point for that to occur, but literally anything can cause something like this. Again, when everybody is looking to the downside, it doesn't take much of an upside catalyst to get things moving. So to me, that's what I see happening over the next few weeks into the end of the year. One of these two scenarios will start to play out. That's it for today's Market Minute. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next one.